Welcome in to the WWC QB18 here. Typically, videos I'm going to make are helpful or fun videos that I bring to you. So that will be the theme for the majority of videos. This video, taking the opportunity to rant a little bit and show you an inconsistency that happens in the game that I don't want you to feel you're alone with across the board. It can happen in many different areas of the game, and this is just one of them that just occurred to myself. So I'm not going to cry over spilt milk. I just wanted to share it. So in the celebration fight, I finished first in my group. I went undefeated. I was 32-0 with the kill score of 36.6. With this, I did the math across all the groupings that were there, and I finished 18th. It was 18th or 19th out of 1,600 people that we fought. So I was pretty happy with that. The server got really good rewards for it, which is always fun, as a few people in our server finished first in their groups. So come to now get put into the group that I did made little sense. So again, 32-0, right? I finished first in my group. And now when I pull in and said, hey, what group am I in for the next round? Right? In order to move on from this group, I need to finish in the top 2. So who did they put me against? They put me against 3 people that are stronger than me. Now, if you look at how many groups there are, there's amazing groups. And I'm going to give you a comparison. This person, this KRT, this blue label person, was put into this group, Group A. Now, when we fought head-to-head in the last 4 days, I beat them 4 straight days. I went 4-0 against them. They are in Group A as the number 2 seed, and I'm in Group O as the number 4 seed. So doesn't make a whole lot of sense in how they're doing this, which, you know, Group P as well. When you look at some of the groupings, you look at some of the power rankings that I did, and I would have been top two in this group. I would have been higher. You know, there's many groups when I looked at some of these that I could have moved on, but I can't. The point of really the video is yes, a little bit of frustration on my part, because, and I'll tell you, really, it's not my frustration of I can't win this overall anyway. I'm not strong enough to win this celebration, right? So I'm not going to. However, it's really about the rewards for me personally. So the qualifiers, what I was able to do is finish number 1 in my group. So not only do I get these rewards, but my server gets these rewards. That's awesome to be able to provide this for your server, right? That's what I like. And then the semifinals, it's the same thing. So when you look at the ranking reward, if you finish second, which I could have done in the proper grouping to me, to move on, and I could have got my server these rewards. Like, that would have been great to get the server these rewards, right? Like, yeah, sure, I get good rewards as well, but really, the whole server gets the rewards, which is really helpful for people who are free to play or low spenders. And for me, trying to make a server strong and to be in a server that I love, I want them to be able to grow. And then you move into the knockout stage, which is the final one. And even if you were the last person in the knockout stage, your server still gets good rewards for even being that. But if you get knocked out in the semis and, you know, you're low in here, your server's not going to get as good of rewards. So anyway, that's more of why I am upset than being put in the wrong one. And just wanted to share that I know across the board, there's many of you that either play this celebration and think, how did I get put here? Or why am I in here? I'm not the only one, right, that has the frustration. And that's just, this is an example. There's other things. Maybe we've had Warzone Duel matchings, or you could have season matchups where you're like, how did I get put in this with this grouping? So it happens across the board. I have played this game for 600 days in a row. I've played this game. So that'll tell you that I am seeing inconsistencies to this day that I cannot explain. But like I said, that'll be the end of it from me. I'm actually working on a new barracks video that I have coming up for you. So turn the page, move on. Happy QB18 is back. I just wanted to share that with you this evening. And with that, I bid you good night.